Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Round yon vision, mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory stream from heaven apart, heavenly hosts sing Alleluia. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born.
Zero energy, zero inspiration to do. I was feeling this exact thing the last few days, and I journaled each of those days, and I'm using my journal notes to come up with my talk for today. I pep talked myself with to get myself going on the days where I just had zero energy. And then today, it was a follow-up day of, it wasn't as bad as the earlier ones, but I still had to give myself that boost. But the boost works, and I want to go into very simple, easy to follow steps to use that boost to get you started on whatever it is you need to do today. So cheers, whether you're drinking a coffee, water, whatever it is. I mean, it's a good place to start, is to make yourself something that makes you feel good and makes you feel prepared. And the first thing I want to say before we dive in is that it is, first and foremost, not only entirely normal, but very common to go through waves of feeling unmotivated. So the first thing I want to do is release
어디?
当店のスペシャリテですか